Okay, so the warm-up is 25 jump squats and 75 jumping jacks. So just 25 jump squats, 75 jumping jacks. There you go. Like, how many people listen to thing? It's a jump. Squat jacks.
Are those the same?
No, you were doing squat jacks.
How many of those am I supposed to do?
just do 75 jumping jacks.
Oh no.
Huh? I don't know. I fucked up right now.
You keep a fast pace.
Well, because I was like, okay, I just need to get to 75. This is taking too long because my fucking shoulder just popped out as I started doing jumping jacks.
It's that much.
Go. Run the release the neck exercises. This is Jen.
Did you guys do extra?
What?
What were you guys doing? Were you doing extra?
No. Sarah's doing squat jacks.
I was trying to do what you asked. I don't know.
Run the neck. Just I'm gonna.
Okay, stretching, neck rotations. One way, the other way. Yes, no. Oh, that was yes, no.
Yes. No.
Yes and no. Stretch it out, you know.
Ear to shoulder.
Ear to shoulder. All right, shoulder circles. One direction, other direction. Arms out, shoulder circles. Big ones, medium ones, little ones. One direction, other way. Cross your chest, huggers. All right, reach to the side, twist your body, stretch out. All right, right, feet planted, hip width apart, hands in the air, side stretch, stretch to one side. Other side. All right, hip circles. Other way. All right, feet together, forward fold. Let your head dangle, arms dangle. All right, feet wide, stand back up, feet wide, straddle, stretch, forward fold. Reach to the right. Reach to your left. All right, stand back up, circle your knees. One way, other way. One side, wrist and ankle, circle. Other way. Other side, wrist and ankle, circle them. Other way. All right.
All right. Hip escapes. Regular hip escapes across your mat. I'm gonna see if you guys can do. How many of you guys? No, do hip escapes. All right. Forward shrimp. That one. Yeah, it's doable on this little yoga mat. Oh gosh.
I'm sorry.
Sideways hip escapes. So like you're in side control or you're being side controlled. Sideways hip escapes. Next, bridge, hip escape, scissor kick, forward roll. You feel weird in your knee? right, next. Next, back roll with your knee up and then do a shot. So back roll, get the knee up, do a shot. Right, super weird energy. So back roll. This leg that hasn't touched the ground yet goes up. I'm going to shoot a shot. Yeah. Does that make sense? Go. Does that make sense?
I've been taking your classes for a year, Cha.
Okay, great.
We've been doing it.
La 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 la.
Yeah.
All right, last one, sit out progressions. Sometimes I just look at you while you're on the screen. All right, time. Get water, get your dummies. Let's finish up this lasso lesson. Actually, before I get into the lasso stuff, do y'all have questions about the lasso? I mean, this is like Jen's thing. But do you have any questions before we get into lasso?
I do have a question. So I know when you are getting your leg, lassoed in, you're kind of shrimping a little sideways.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to imagine what my partner is doing. Is my other leg kind of holding them to me so they can't just stand up and walk away? Or is it because you're just holding the other knee in their
When I'm trying to do one of the sweeps, or
no, when you're just getting the lasso period on
oh, okay, yeah, let's review that then. We're gonna review, this is mostly I'll review, and then we're gonna do some fancy stuff that may or may not be done on a dummy, but I'm going to go through them. So today I have a human here. I was gonna say human dummy, but human dummy that makes it easier to do these moves. So please get in my guard. So a lot of the time, people will be in your guard, be in your guard a little bit, like how you would normally do it. Great. So I'm here. My guard isn't really about me crossing my feet, right? It's more about me pinching my thighs. So all the time, I actually let this go so I can move, but I'm pinching my thighs. Like, do you feel like you can get out? She can. And if she gets too far away, I will close again. But right now, I'm pinching pretty tight. So I want to pinch, and then I want to move to the side. I'm putting pressure with like the back of my calf and like the top of my, like above my knee here, so I can get one knee in here. With that, I'm going to break that grip on my lapel, and then I'm just going to get the other knee in. With you, because you have long legs, you would have to hip escape pretty severely out to get that knee in, and then you'd have two here. I'm controlling here, right? Move that part over here. It's okay. And then this is just an open guard, right? The next part I have to like hip escape again, kick that leg out and around here. I have the lapel. I can let go of that and grab the legs and stuff, but here I like having this grip either to keep my shin on the bicep. I can go into spider lasso. I can, go up, but I keep this lapel a lot of the time unless I'm moving to sweep, right? If I'm grabbing something else. I can grab here. So, yeah. So let's just work on the sweeps. The 2 sweeps that we did already. So this is with my partner's knees being down. So here, I'm just gonna get right into it here, lasso. Here, the first one, this hand is diving for the knee. That's the same side as the arm I'm lassoing. I dive in, I'm a little perpendicular. I grab that fabric at the knee or at the foot. I don't know if you can't see. Turn around. Actually, no, stay right there. I'm just going to just do the other side. So I'm grabbing, this hand's grabbing the pant fabric at the knee, or I'm grabbing the fabric at the leg, at the foot here. That's preventing her from posting. So all I have to do is, I kind of bounce her weight onto me before I do this, but my goal is to put my knee on the ground. Weight towards me, knee on ground. Here. Right? And then the other one is one that's a little bit, with a little bit more finagling, because if the person is not moving, I'm gonna get this knee or this foot on the other side of the hip. I'm gonna grab the fabric on this side or the fabric closer to the foot. I'm going to get myself perpendicular. I'm going to put their weight on me, and then I'm going to both put my knee on the ground, go that way, and push this off. If the person passes my guard, so I pass my guard into side control. Here, great. Now I'm going to grab, is that hurting? I'm gonna grab the fabric here, and they're not gonna go anywhere. I'm still gonna use this leg. Now it's not, my shin isn't on the hip, but I can use the top of above my knee to kick them onto me. So I'm going to kick them onto me, and then I'm going to kick this way. Does that make sense? All right, do that with your dummies. All right, go for it. We're going to learn this on this. All right, time. This is going to be a little bit weird with your dummies because basically it's going to have the person go into combat stance because the person's not going to, a lot of the time they won't stay on their knees because it's unbalanced, especially if one arm is up, they'll put like a leg up, right, to stop it. And especially get me in muscle. So here I feel vulnerable. A lot of the time I'll put my knee, put this down. I'll put my knee into their thigh to get my hand out, right? So they can't keep following me. I would put this here and get this out. So we're gonna deal with the combat stance, same side as the lassoed arm. You're gonna tell me if you can do it with your dummies or not. So first one, these are all the same sweep. They're very similar and they all are the same concept of putting your lassoing knee down to the ground. Here. So she's gonna go into combat stance. My first one is I'm gonna put the lassoing foot in the knee peg. So I'm gonna go from here down. So I hooked at the thigh. I'm going to grab the collar, and this other foot is actually going to go on the ground, and I'm going to turn myself perpendicular this way, which is not a way that we've gone yet. But like, it's a very fast sweep. So I grab here, sorry, get them onto me, and then she's down. The only thing is she can get back up once I remove that hook. So I need to be faster. So that's the first one. I think we can't do the second one with dummies. We'll just do the first one, and then we'll do the other leg. So, lasso. So here, lassoed on the arm. I'm gonna take the lasso out of the arm and go into the leg. I'm going to grab this foot, comes out whatever. I'm gonna grab the collar, turn myself. The more I turn myself, you'll actually fall more. So once I let go of that hook here, that's keeping her kind of down, I gotta be faster. Gotta get that underhook before she can get up. And she can remove her hand. Okay. The other one, I don't think we can do with dummies, but we'll do it anyway. I'm just gonna show it. This one you don't have to do. So, same leg. Same leg. The opposite foot is gonna go in, and this hand is gonna go under, and the back of my hand is gonna go on like the ankle. Here. This is the same concept where she just falls. Right? That one we might not be able to do with the dummies. Just wanted to show you. So you can use both of your feet on that combat stance leg. But we're only going to do the first one because I think that's all we can do with dummies. Other leg up. So now this is the opposite combat stance here. I also don't know if we can do these with the dummies, but whatever. Opposite leg. This, no. My lassoing foot is the one that's going to go in. Right? This foot, or this hand is going to go on Sorry, I just punched you in the shin. I'm gonna go on this pant grip. I can't really do anything with her right now, aside from keep her there. This foot has to come off the hip. I'm gonna go kind of under, and I'm going to hip escape in and she's gonna come on top of me a little bit because I've hip escaped in. So she's already tipping over because she's trying to do this move without falling. So I'm gonna come back out. Sorry. Here. This leg, this top of my foot is on the thigh at like the butt almost. I'm gonna use this grip, scoop myself in, get her on top of me, and then she's gonna go. It's like a forward roll for her. Because I've got her on top of me, and she's kind of gonna go all the way over me. Try both of those. Try the first one. Tell me if you can do it with your dummy. Try the second one. I have no idea if you can do it with your dummy. Try the second one first to see if. Let me just see if you can do it with your dummy. Jen, let's do this. Let's see. I'll let you do it this time. Okay, well, the first one's doable on the dummy, looks like. Okay. I'll let them do it so they ask questions. Let's see. Put this one on the ground. Turn it over. There you go. Yeah, as soon as you lift that up, pull, it over. Don't move your butt, just your upper body. Move your butt back to me. There you go. Move your upper body. There you go. Just like that. Yeah. If you do that, you can get my foot. However you want to go about it. You can watch too. Put this one on the ground. You get more, yeah, you get more strength, I guess, by putting your foot on the ground. Yeah. You can also do that. Okay, do the second one. Have y'all had any success with the second one? I feel like Michelle wants to ask a question. No? You can just keep watching. It might.
Yeah, I did the first one. The second one, my
But
dummy.
yeah, the second one's a little bit hard with the dummy. This foot goes up. What else am I going to warm up with this? This hand goes on the pant leg, and then you're going to have to turn perpendicular and kind of underneath the other leg. Yep, this foot can't be there. It has to be down. Yeah. And then get that foot out, all the way up. There you go.
Can you both do that one again, but turn 180 degrees? So you're.
We're 180 degrees. So do that again. This is the direction. Here. There. get more underneath me. Get your hips underneath me more. So you go. You can do it that way too. So hold on, one more time for that one. The other way. Hips get the other way. But get your hips underneath you. Like you're coming in for a deep half. Deep half. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. This one's coming in for a deep half. You can even go underneath my leg if that's easier for you. Yeah. You're gonna, yeah, you're trying to get me to go like that. So, yeah, both feet hook. Yeah, to one leg. Note for you guys, and it's a note for you too. That one is best done with somebody that's higher, like they're standing even, so stand.
Or they have long legs.
So again, look up really quick. This may or may not work out. No, I don't know where am I going with you? Yeah. Okay. So this is from like stand. So I'm lassoing somebody who's standing, right? Here. And I'm coming here, and this hand can either go on the pant leg. So this foot is more on the butt cheek. Does that hurt? Okay. On the butt cheek than it is on squatting. How should I do? Like you're standing. Like you're, yeah. Not standing here. This foot is here. I'm putting myself underneath her. So I want this, but I can also just go here. Right. I'm coming here. I can, if I go underneath like this, I can pass a different way. She's like, I'm not letting you pass. Yeah. So if I go all the way underneath with my arms, it's a different pass at the end. It's still the same sweep. If I grab the pant leg, it'll be what we've been working on. And especially if that's more, it's easier to get that one when they're standing up, because the other one is sort of like you're diving for deep half, the one where they're on their knees here, like this. You're diving for the deep half type situation and grabbing the pant leg as you're diving, which may be a little bit difficult. Yeah. Any questions, Jen? Are you actually doing it on your dummy, the second one?
Yeah, it's weird because I have to like take my hands off to position their legs in the place where my legs can actually reach their legs.
Yeah.
So, but it's getting there in the end. But it's also like with a dummy, they're so light that like they're just going.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. So okay, well, we're gonna work on the submissions. You're on Friday, Jen? No, you weren't, right? No. So we did Berimbolo submissions. Sarah
not a
Berimbolo. Whatever, it's not a Berimbolo. Whatever. We Grammy rolled somewhere.
It was a half bolo.
Half bolo.
There was a half bolo in there.
Yeah.
Chad bolo.
Chad bolo. So we're gonna do the triangle and the omoplata right now, and then I'm going to do the berimbolo, which is probably not going to work on the dummy, but Sarah was doing it on the wall. I was twirling my dummy over my head like I was actually going underneath them, but it's not really going to work with the dummy, so it's going to be a concept. But at the end, so we're just going to do this 2 submissions right now, or several submissions, but 2 entries to submissions. Okay, first one is, so we're gonna do the lovely spider lasso. I'm just gonna pop that up. I'm popping my hip up and Sarah down. I'm here. I'm going to grab here, pass that arm, grab my foot, turn, triangle, right? I can use this hand, grab, get it across this leg. I'm pinching. I know my leg is like floating up there, but I'm pinching to keep her in place as I'm setting up the triangle. First one. Second one is the omoplata. So I'm coming here. I can use the lapel to pull them in closer. Here, grab the elbow down here. A lot of the time they'll roll, but let's say that they're just gonna stay here. Come around, finish the omoplata. We'll get the collar to get them closer. I'm going to pop my leg out. Here. Say they roll. So the shoulder, they roll. I'm going to follow and make sure I'm holding on to this arm. I'm going to sit on the shoulder. They can do submissions from here. I'm not showing any of the submissions, but submissions. I can keep holding on to the sleeve. This knee open, over, behind. Turn your head. No, that way. This might not make sense. Actually, no, turn your head all the way to the camera. Sitting on the shoulder, I'm opening up, I'm keeping weight and balance. This leg comes over the head. Here, I'm going to put that knee into the neck, right here. It's nice and comfy for Sarah. I can do whatever I want with this arm. She can't do anything about it, right? I can also turn this into a weird triangle. I can do a reverse triangle where her head's here. I can try to finish it off that way. This is like the other way, but this makes it even tighter. So again, she can't really do anything to protect this arm. She can come with the other arm or try to. Not really gonna go anywhere. We got that arm. Okay. Those are your 2.5. So the triangle and the omoplata, regular omoplata sweep. I am here. Before you grab your foot.
Why? I don't care about it. What are you gonna do?
on my, put your butt on my shoulder. Mhm. Mhm. I also do it more by holding into the elbow and. Mhm. Don't go anywhere. Then this arm goes to the table, and however you want to finish it. Some more. Huh?
I just want to. Whatever advice it just here, hold on to this one.
Okay, cool. All right, time. We're gonna do the weird, crazy Grammy rules. So we're gonna do a half Grammy. The half Grammy gets to the omoplata. The full Grammy goes to a triangle. So the concept in this scenario is that everything is a 360 rotation. Anything you can do one way, you can do the other way. Ish. So we'll do the half Grammy first. Go this way, yes. And you're just going to be a little bit higher than earlier. So we're here, and I'm gonna get a little bit. Either she's standing up, or I guess we can come back down. Come back down, all the way. No, I'll look back to see it. Okay, I can go here. This foot goes on the other side of the hip, like before, and I'm going to. This hand is gonna lead that way, and I'm gonna go underneath here. I'm going to kick this leg up, and I got that lovely omoplata. She'll very likely roll, but we're not gonna roll right now. That is a better technique for when they're standing or if we have a taller person. So stand. I'm going to show that same move, but standing. So stand. So here, if you're fighting somebody here and you got the lasso, so I'm still going to put my foot on the hip, top of my foot on the hip. This hand is going to go underneath and grab this foot just to help you slide around. I'm here. I get halfway so that I get 180, and then I'm going to kick my hips up here, and I'm going to snap it down, and they'll likely roll, and the end scenario will be you sitting on their shoulder, right? So that's one. You don't have to do this. You can do the regular thing, or twirl your dummy on top of you, whatever. It's still the same. It'll still be the same submission. Now, I'm gonna do the triangle, which requires a lot more like Judy spin, helicopter spin shit. Let's see if I can do it. Standing still.
This is the same thing that I was trying to hit on you. I kept trying to hit this on you like 2 years ago, but I could never get enough momentum to get all the way to the triangle. So
Yeah.
if I couldn't do that on a live person, I doubt I could do it on a dummy.
You can spin your dummy on top of you like you're helicoptering them.
That's cheating.
Here, I mean, I think it always depends on like how much the person's gonna give you. So here it's super hard if she's that close to me. Stand up a little more. I know. I'm gonna push you here. It is really hard to get that momentum, but I think it also really depends on what they're doing. But you want to get here. Full 360 gets here. So I think this one is a matter of starting off here. Maybe you're holding this here. And you're starting off here. Getting that leg however. And then kicking that through. I still get halfway rather than the full way. Anyway.
I'm kind of curious though on that last one. What can't Sarah just prevent your leg from swinging all the way around with her other arm?
She can,
Okay.
absolutely. And then you're halfway and then you get the omoplata.
I get you. Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
But you mean like even just swinging in the first place? She
Um,
can, but then it's still, if you're not, if, so this is like your B plan B.
Yep.
So the first one is like the regular, like triangle, regular omoplata. They usually don't expect you going around,
Mm-hmm.
and that gets them off balance and surprised, and then you grab the rotation versions.
I got you.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just suddenly seeing the parts come together. It's very strange, but it's happening in my brain.
So, are there any questions about lasso? Because this is going to be my last lasso thing.
I like them.
Okay. Do you want to do the end workout, or would you like to work on the technique a little bit longer? I know Michelle's like, no, I don't want to work on technique or end.
You guys do what you need. I'm having like some weird spasms in my back anyway, so just do what you need to do.
Okay. Jen, I don't know. When we were doing jumping jacks, my shoulder popped out of place while we started doing the jumping jacks. So my bicep is spasming because it's out of place. So let's just do the technique for like 5 more minutes. Yeah. Try to go underneath your dummy. Michelle, work on like the basics of getting your legs in for the lasso because your legs are long, so you're gonna try to get like the feel of it. Whichever one you want. Sweeps, submissions. Higher, not high. Whatever you heard. I was like, it sounded like I didn't hear. There you go. How'd you complete it?
We'll
looking at, it's the same sweep. Right here, get your hips up. This is a problem because of the wall, but yeah. You just have to get it to the end of that. Yeah, this is further with the wall. I was looking for it this week. On the front. The second sweep could be there, but not. Kind of a version of your sweep, but I thought that at some point I learned aggressive air sweep, and in my mind, I spun all the way under and was like under the person, like 180. Body's 180 degrees behind. Oh, grabbed it. Can't grip or something. And
Okay, so it's actually a little bit easier with the dummy because the dummy is unrealistically has their knees just floating off the floor. Because remember the problem that we used to have is my head kept smacking into your knees, so I couldn't get a
oh
full.
yeah. Oh, I remember this. Yeah. I would duck because I would get afraid that you would kick me in the head. Yeah.
So surprisingly easier with a dummy.
That makes sense. As Michelle beats up her dummy over there. All right. Cool. Well, I didn't do the end workout, which is all pretty much legs. There's like jump lunges in there. So Friday, we're gonna do that, and there will be jump lunges in it, which won't make me happy because on Friday is when I'm going to do my lifting. So I'll hate you, but that's okay. What
hate you.
I'll hate me. I'll hate me.
You know
What?
you're in control of the workout, right?
Huh?
You know you're in control of the workout, right?
I just reminded her.
It's on the board already.
Okay.
Okay.
What?
What?
Because she's skipping Saturday workout.
I'm not doing that on purpose. I work.
I know it's true. You have to work all day.
Anyway, okay, I'm gonna stop this recording. That's the end. Boop.